Hi everyone, this is Jacques. She's a little camera shy. I'm introducing you to Jacques because I have a bit of a funny story to tell today. I'm fortunate enough that in my immediate neighborhood I have an all French speaking bookstore that's quite lovely, and I picked up this little book today. I think it's a kid's book. So the type is fairly large. The words look much simpler. It's called Elsa Louise. And the reason I purchased this is because I'm learning how to speak French as my second language, and it's been some time since I've taken a French course. So I brought it home, and I immediately start reading this book, right? Just like when you bring home anything new, you're excited to use it. So I start reading it, and I'm sort of getting the cadence down, and I'm starting to enunciate some of the words better than when I first began. And immediately Jacques, who you just met, runs in, jumps on my lap, and she's like close, from Seinfeld, the close talker, like she's right here. She's not social distancing at all. And she's looking at me, and I'm like, what's going on? And then it occurred to me, just before COVID hit, I had adopted Jacques from Gatineau, Quebec. And that's a story in itself, because unbeknownst to me, Jacques turned out to be pregnant. So here I am during COVID. So I adopted her on March 21st of this year. And in mid-April, she ends up having kittens, and she has 5 kittens. Now, I keep and I raise the kittens up until they're like 8 weeks old, and I ended up keeping one, and I found really good homes for all the other ones, and I still see them. They still call, they still write. But my point is, it never occurred to me, and there were I had forgotten that she's used to French-speaking humans and possibly even prefers them. And so when I was speaking French, it was just the cutest thing. So here I am alone in this tiny little apartment, and I have company in learning how to read and speak French, that being with my good new French cat, Jacques. Anyway, not sure why, but I thought maybe you could enjoy that tiny little story because it was quite cute. Have a good night, everyone.